Hi everyone, I'm Sam Thomas and I'm here to inform you about the game of volleyball. Volleyball is a complex sport which has a lot of tradition and background behind the game. Volleyball is a very popular sport which is played all throughout the world. I personally feel that many of the people in the US do not know the full history of this fast game. It seems like in the day and age we live in today, people are not fully aware of the different types of games. Everyone in the US knows about basketball, baseball, football, tennis, and even wrestling. But it seems like people are not aware of volleyball. The game of volleyball has developed throughout the ages and is now one of the top sports played across the world. So today I'm here to tell you guys about the formation of volleyball as well as the gameplay of the exciting, fast-paced game. You may ask, where does volleyball come from? Who invented this sport? Which country is famous for this sport? Little do people know, volleyball actually originated in Holyoke, Massachusetts in 1895. Many people assume that volleyball was founded overseas, but surprisingly, it was found in our own country. This sport was actually influenced by James Naismith, who was a Canadian-American physician and physical educator who founded the game of basketball. William G. Morgan found the game of Mintonette only 4 years after the sport of basketball was founded. Mintonette was the same name of volleyball until Dr. Alfred T. Halstead suggested a better name for the game. This game today is now known as what we know, volleyball. William G. Morgan, a graduate of Springfield College of the YMCA, designed the game to be a combination of 4 sports: basketball, baseball, tennis, and even handball. Now my next point about volleyball that I would like to apprise to you is the gameplay. There are 3 different forms, if you will, of volleyball. The game can be played in the indoor, sand, or even a grass court, but I will be talking to you about the indoor style. Volleyball is a very fun and competitive game. It is developed with 6 players on one team and 6 on the other. There is a volleyball and tall net involved. The game is played until 25 points, usually with a cap at 30 to determine the winner. Players will rotate on the court after each side out. A side out is when the team wins the ball after the opponent's serve. After the point is given, the team is allowed to rotate in a clockwise formation, moving 1 spot at a time. 3 of the players are front row and 3 are back row. Back row players cannot spike or attack inside the 10-foot or 3-meter line. Each team has a maximum of 3 hits to play the ball to the other side of the net. There are different forms of hits. There is the bump, which is a platform, an underarm platform of the forearms. A set, which is a fingering of the ball over the head, and a traditional spike, which is smashing the ball with an open palm. A block does not count as a touch in indoor volleyball. Therefore, 3 hits are allowed after a block. According to the Athlete Scholarship, the history of volleyball states that the offensive style of setting and spiking was actually demonstrated in the Philippines. Over the years that followed, a certain standard came about for volleyball, where standard rules were needed for such tournament and competitive play. And thus the USVBA, otherwise known as the United States Volleyball Association, which was formed. There are different types of formations within the 6 players as part of an offense and defense tactic for the game. There is the 4-2 formation, the 6-2 formation, and the 5-1 formation. The 4-2 formation is often used if the team does not have a strong hitter and it is a lower level of play. This means that there will be 4 hitters and 2 setters. The 2 setters will be opposite of each other and will be standing in the center of the court, at the center of the net, right next to each other. Front row setters will assume the center front position with the hitters on the side. In the 6-2 formation, all 3 front row players are attackers, and there will be a setter coming in from the back right. This is similar to the 4-2 formation, but the back row setter is able to come forward to set. And the pro about this is that there's always 3 in the front, 3 hitters in the front. However, it also requires 2 setters to be actually pretty good hitters, especially when they're not setting the ball. There is also the 5-1 formation, which means that there is 5 hitters and 1 setter. The setter will remain in the back row while the 3 front row players are attackers. The setter can swap in between plays. This allows for the team to have the option of having 5 attackers at any point during the play. This is known as a very quick offense. This increases the chances for the attacking team to make point. Now you must be thinking, which country is the best at volleyball? FIVB states that Brazil is number 1 in ranking, second is Russia, and third is our USA. Why play volleyball? The sport originated in our own country and it is achieving a type of popularity in the US. According to Volleyball Worldwide, there are 800 million players worldwide who play the volleyball at least once a week. You don't have to be over 6 foot to play. I'm only 5'4", but it definitely does help to have height. Volleyball is a great sport which can be played no matter what age or skill level. Aside from the pure enjoyment of the game, volleyball has many benefits. It's a year-round game. In 45 minutes of playing volleyball, you can burn up to 585 calories. Volleyball also improves muscle strength and tone. The activities required when playing volleyball strengthen the upper body. In addition, volleyball improves hand-eye coordination, reflexes, and balance. But last but not least, volleyball teaches teamwork and communication, and it is a great social activity. I hope one day you decide to check out volleyball. It is a lot of fun. You will enjoy it.